My jammers?
Yeah, you're wearing your pajamas.
It's my work attire.
Business up front or at the top? And
Not even. Sure. Business on the top. When you work virtual and you're not required to be on camera,
yeah.
you can wear whatever you're comfortable in.
Yeah. Hi, everybody.
Hello, hello. It's gonna be a soggy mess.
It's a soggy mess today.
Hi, boys.
Hi, boys.
You limping a little bit there,
I
buddy?
think it's the rock.
Hi.
Looks like you might be.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about Levi.
Hi, buddy.
I know you talked a little bit about him yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, that's wet. Okay. Thanks, bud.
He did not have a good time with the vet at all. At all. Kinsley, let's not do that. When he started getting examined by the vet and the vet tech, he had a look of terror on his face, the poor guy. He was so scared, and he ended up peeing on the floor and then expressing his anal gland because he was so scared, and I felt so bad for him. But
he's like, this is not the homestead.
No, he didn't like the car ride. He didn't like, it was just, the whole thing was just awful for him.
And it was, the vet moved,
everything was new.
Everything was new.
Yeah.
Yep.
But they ended up doing an x-ray like Katie said yesterday, and what we found out is that the innermost toe on his left foot, back leg, left foot, he, in one of the tendons, it looks like the tendon's it's slightly ripped, basically, is what happened. And so it's very painful for him, and that's why he was staying off it for a while. And then slowly he's been able to put all of the weight on it. So beyond that, he has an ear infection, but that's about it.
Poor little buddy.
Yeah, so they were saying that because of the pain of his toe, that's probably why he's been kind of acting more lethargic and not eating and just not really being himself.
What are you doing? Ow! That was my hand.
But he's doing better now. He was very grateful to be home.
Yes, he was a happy boy when he got home.
Yes, once he got home. What is he?
He's chewing on my coat.
He's just chewing on your coat, yeah. So he did not like that experience. One thing that we realized we need to do more, and Katie
is get down at their level, I guess.
And just have him lick you right in the mouth. What? He's just like nibbling.
He's nibbling. He's being so goofy.
He really is.
You feel better?
Oh, I think he's feeling
You feel a little better, buddy?
He's also excited to see you.
Yeah, he hasn't seen me all day.
Yeah.
They're like, oh my gosh, mama time.
Oh yeah, they're very, very, very dirty. It rained a lot last night.
And
wind
today
was crazy.
Yeah, it was nutty.
So one thing that we realized we need to do with them more, we have been doing this, but more, is doing the leash walking, getting him. He's pretty good on leash. He's not bad.
No.
He doesn't pull. He just doesn't always follow. But he's pretty good about it. But getting him into the truck and out of the truck without any ordeal, and just practicing getting out, getting in, getting out. Just doing that without going anywhere, and then maybe practice going somewhere and coming back and not having anything bad happen.
Right.
You know, just kind of.
So he doesn't always associate the truck with the vet.
Yeah, and that's going to be hard to do because so far the truck has been the vet.
Yeah, and I mean, that's part of, when we were first researching LGDs, it's like you don't want to treat them necessarily the exact same as you do your pets. And it's like with Kinsley, she's in the truck, that's her safe space. And so that's we've allowed her to basically own that back of that truck for so long that a little bit of it is we have to get the boys used to that's not only Kinsley's space, but Kinsley also has to learn that that's not only her space. So it's a little bit of training her to not be so, because she's very possessive of it, because it's been her space for so long. So that's another thing. So we've intentionally not gotten them in the truck a lot. And I think the first time we realized that was a problem was when they got off property for the first time. And it was hard getting them back in the truck. And that's when we started to be like, oh, we should probably do a little bit more work.
Do a little bit more work, yeah.
Where they don't go to the store with us. I think somebody asked, how do we decide which dog goes with us? It's always Kinsley.
It's always Kinsley.
It's always Kinsley.
Yeah.
These two don't go off property unless they absolutely have to. And part of that is because we want them to know that this is theirs. Okay, sir,
Yeah, he's
young man, you're a little bit much right now. Go find some chickens.
Well, there's something else we need to discuss.
What's happening here?
Yeah. Come here, Katie.
Okay.
So remember all these branches
Yeah.
that were falling here? I moved those.
Okay. Do we have a whole tree down? Oh, shnikes.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's terrifying.
Yeah, isn't that?
I heard that last night.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that. I didn't know where it was. Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that scares me because that's why I couldn't sleep last night.
It's really, really scary. This is where the dogs hang out a lot.
Yeah, they sleep
in
right
the
there.
evening.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm trying to do this so maybe the camera can see it without all the light in the back. But basically what we have is about 20 feet up, we have one of the large
If
branches,
you come over here, you might be able to see it better.
large branches of this pine tree that snapped
It's
last night in
done.
the windstorm. And it was coming down and it got caught up in the cedar tree over there. So, and we have no way of getting that thing down, like
Not
safely.
right. No.
There's no way. So I actually have somebody coming out. The person that did our kudzu patch, they have a boom truck.
Okay.
And so they're going to come out later today or tomorrow.
That one
and
broke. A littler one broke there. Snapped. It's coming straight down. Yeah. Wow.
And they're going to see what it'll take to get that thing down. But
And then look at those.
yeah, so I think there's a lot of trimming that needs to be done around these trees. But that's terrifying.
Yeah, I told Nate last night I couldn't sleep because I kept hearing the wind. And what I didn't tell him is I was hearing tree limbs cracking, but I couldn't tell where it was. And thankfully it was on that tree to catch it, because if it would have been this one, that could have potentially hit us.
Oh yeah.
Because I mean, that's our bedroom right there.
Yeah, the front of that RV, that's where we sleep.
Yeah, so that's terrifying.
Very terrifying. Yeah, I was like, why in the world are there a bunch of branches
Yeah, why are there
knocked
so
down?
many?
And they were very healthy. It's not like they were dead.
Yeah.
Very, very healthy. And I was looking up and looking at it, and all of a sudden it's like, oh my goodness. I mean, it comes all the way out to there.
Wow.
It was yeah.
Oh,
So,
and look at the damage it did on this one.
yeah, that's why all these were the cedar branches down here. And
It
you
was
can
from
see,
that where it hit.
yeah, you can see right there where it just knocked them off.
I missed a lot working all day today.
So I ended up walking the perimeter, our electric fence perimeter, to see if there was any others. And there were a few like branches and stuff on, small branches kind
So
of
it was
hanging
all of
over.
them.
Yeah, and so I cleared all the electric fence lines. Oh, it was super cute too, because so I started that direction and I went around to the gray barn and then down to the red barn and then over here where the pigs are. And I decided, since I was over here where the pigs are, I'm gonna go into the paddock where they have a notch out. And I was going that line. So the dogs were with me when I was over there. And I crossed into the paddock, and of course they couldn't come with me. And I ended up going all the way around and coming out right over here, and Levi met me there. And then Kinsley, like 2 minutes later, comes running from
Down there.
where I left them. And she's all excited to see me, but there's no Winston. So it's like, what in the world? So I ended up walking down there, and Winston is just sitting there.
Waiting.
Just waiting for me to come back. It was the cutest. I was gone probably for like 5 minutes, because there was a big tree branch that had knocked down, and I had to clear that out. So it was just so cute that he was just waiting there for me. He was doing his, I'm gonna wait here for you, I'm gonna protect you,
Yep.
I can't come in with you, but
He don't trust those pigs.
yeah, exactly. So these were all
Yeah.
this was what came down from the cedar tree. All of these branches here, this is what was at the driveway. It's like, and these are healthy. Look at these things, like it's not dead. So, like, what in the world caused that?
Yeah, because you had mentioned there was a lot of trees down, and I didn't look. I tried to look out. I told him I had looked outside at 4 a.m. because I kept hearing so much things that were scaring me. And I mean, when you live in an RV or a trailer, and you have excessive wind that you can hear the trees cracking around you. It's terrifying. I don't know how you slept through it.
I took sleeping pills, so I was out.
So did I.
Oh, I was out.
I was up till 5:30.
I actually had a good night's sleep last night. I didn't wake up until like 7 in the morning. It was great.
I didn't go to bed till I was in bed and I just kept getting up, looking out the window, but I couldn't really see anything. But it was pouring and raining so much. I knew the dogs would be safe because we have plenty of areas for them to go. But it was just like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, it was terrifying.
Yeah.
Poor chicken. And then I was worried about the poor chickens. I was like, oh, they're going to be so soppy. Good thing we put all that deep bedding in the other day.
When they're out evaluating and telling us what it's going to take to get that limb down, I'm going to have them take a look at the 2 trees that are right next to the trailer that really can fall into the trailer and just have them take those down.
Yeah, I want to take all of those down anyway.
I know we want to take all of that area down, so maybe we can talk to him about what the...
He's taking the bag. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
He's just being a goof.
He is being a goof. I think he's starting to feel better.
He's feeling much better.
Yeah, I think some wind had picked up some stuff last night. Come on,
I
buddy.
think we got...
Come on. What you doing? Yeah, what are you doing? Did you find our junk? So much wind, so much rain.
Oh.
You gotta move. You gotta move. Yep. Oh, this is so much fun. Oh, I know. Actually, you want to bring that into the?
Yeah.
Bring that into the carport.
There's a few chickens out.
Yeah.
There's 3 of them out, 4 or 5 of them out. I think I can open it up a little bit. I'm just gonna crack it so they can go in and out if they want. Here you go. Your decision. What side you'd like to be on. Oh yeah, it rained a lot.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we'll have to bring down a wheelbarrow and put some more bedding in.
That's crazy.
Or actually, I guess we have this stuff right here.
Yeah.
We can throw in there.
Come on, watch out, buddy. Can you move? All right, thank you. Okay. I think somebody asked what kind of latches these were.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know what
I think they're regular, just
gate latches.
Yeah.
Yeah, they came with the kit, so
Yeah,
they're nothing that we bought special for them.
No, and in fact, I want to kind of upgrade them.
We just need to tighten them, I think.
They don't always latch very well.
They don't stay sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
They're sensitive.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Today has been, I've been doing editing on our 2023 year in review. I'll continue with that tonight. Excuse me, mister. Hey, hey. Levi, no. Up.
He's like, but Winston started
I know.
it.
Yeah, so I'll just continue that editing tonight. Here, can you take this? I'll throw this stuff away. And that's about it for today, I think.
You think?
I think so. Those are the exciting things. I think we've had enough excitement for the day.
That's enough excitement for the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a jam-packed day of back-to-back events, or not events, but meetings. Oops, throwing your microphone around.
I was trying to mute myself so I wouldn't.
Oh, but very busy day for me inside, so it'll be nice to, hopefully the weather's supposed to get bad again, isn't it? I know that South Carolina right now, like Charleston's pretty bad. And some other areas, it was starting to pick up around 3 o'clock their time. So if y'all are in some bad weather, hopefully be safe out there, take care. I know there's some bad weather happening around.
I don't think I really explained why I put this netting up. Maybe it's
To keep the dogs out.
self-explanatory, but yeah, it's to keep things out of it. I mean, the chickens can cross through it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was I didn't want the doggies to go in there or any of us to go in there on accident or whatever.
Yeah.
So,
Makes sense. I mean, I got it immediately.
yeah.
Like, I was like, why are we keeping things out of there? Because I couldn't tell if it was blowing around, because I really couldn't tell what the noise was coming from last night. It sounded like something was cracking or falling, but I didn't know if it was the pallets like falling, you know, like it was really hard to tell. Because it was so windy and you heard howling and the rain. I don't know. It was pretty crazy.
That'd be terrifying. I was expecting more trees along throughout the property to have done something, but nope, just this one.
Well, yesterday I walked down to the creek and there was a lot of down trees past the falling down 22 barn. There's a lot of trees down, a lot of small cedars.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of big branches down, like big branches down. So it'll be interesting to see. You know, it was more like I was seeing stuff like this.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that's a tree that you fell a while ago.
Right. And yeah, if that falls on you, that would kill.
Yeah, so there was branches like that down on my way down to the creek. Just Kinsley and I went down to put some trail cameras down there because I wanted to see what, you know, visits our creek. Yeah. Since we haven't been down there in a while.
Yeah. I know, I haven't been down there for a long time. I was thinking, so if they're going to take that out, I'll probably just have them fell this one here and then that one too while they're here. I know we could do it, but if they're here, they know how to do it more safely, given that it's right here next to the...
Well, I mean, that one and that one are too. I mean, there's 4 large ones that are all just right there that if they fell the right way. Yeah. And then the little, I mean, the rest are all small enough that I could take down. But yeah, hey, you got that, Kinsley?
We do have a bigger vision of what to do with this area that involves more tree felling. All of these trees, in fact. Yeah. But we're not really certain that, like, we don't know when we're going to have that done and if it's a good idea just to have it all done now or just take care of those 2 and this one and then come up with our game plan. Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends on if they can do the work and it's not that much more, like if they have minimums, right? Yeah, exactly. You know, type of a thing of it's going to cost you the same to do this or to do this whole section and be like, okay, let's just do the whole section. Yeah. I think it's just asking those questions because we do want to replant here. We just want to change the type of trees that are here because these are all of no good use to our animals. They're toxic. We can't, you know, we can't graze our animals in the fall over here because the leaves they can't eat. So there's just a lot of negatives to the type of trees that we have. We love trees, we want trees, we just need the right trees.
Yeah, and we talked about putting swales in here too because water comes from the hill down and then it goes down the driveway down. Yeah. So.
And this gets pretty sunken in and some mushy. Yeah. It's much better now than it was when we moved in.
Yes. This is where that tow truck got stuck.
Yep. Yeah. The inspector got stuck. The tow truck to get him out got stuck. Another tow truck had to come.
Big old hole.
We had just ruts all the way around. Oh man, good times.
Yeah, good times. Cool. All right, well, that's the exciting day for today.
Yep.
Okay, we'll see you tomorrow.
All right, take care.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, you hear that?
What's that sound? Huh?
Is that a truck?
Is that a truck coming? Nope.
Oh, it just passed? You're all good? All right.
You're all good.